What's up, guys? Okay, so I have to drill and install 3 deadbolts for one of my contractor friends today. Look, puppy! Puppy! And on metal doors. And probably have to use the squeeze plate. I ordered Lori Deadbolts for this one, but I also have LSDA grade 2. Just they needed a Schlake keyway, so either one will work, and I got mortar cylinders for it. But I got drive-in style latches and standard. I'm not a huge fan of most drive-in style deadbolts, and when I do have to use them, I will use Lori Deadbolts because, in my opinion, their drive-in is the best. However, still on metal doors, I just don't like it. I don't like it on wood. I don't like it, period. I like having that stable surface to be able for the latch to sit into. Just makes me feel like it's a more secure installation, even though it takes longer and costs more. I would rather just do it that way. I had a drill. I think I had something's pressing on my drill battery, so let's go check it out. But I would rather it be a more secure installation. So anyway, let's go look at something. Since I'm going to use my squeeze play, so y'all do not bitch at me, we're going to go get something for my squeeze play, or we're going to go attempt to see if we can get something for it, because I'm tired of y'all bitching at me. However, I will say I probably will still use my Nipex. You just don't understand the Nipex. It's wonderful. Here's the bolt. I got to take this bolt in with me. There's the bolt. Now I've done this. This is a hardened steel, huge bolt. I think that's considered grade 5 whenever you add 2 to it. So I think that's a 5. Oh, I got a bubbo. And then that little diamond, I think that means something too. I can't remember. But years and years of using this for hundreds of deadbolt installations, and almost always with my Nipex, you can see it is not really that rounded out. So it's okay, guys. It's okay that I use a Nipex, but just to satisfy y'all. Okay, so I've already left the store. I had to went ahead and got a new tap while I was there for the screws. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten that, but I may need it. Pilot drill bit. Aha! And I'm actually going to remember my 1/2-inch ratchet. So this was only $9, and a box wrench for what size it uses, 1 1/8", was like $23 at the hardware store. And I had a $5 coupon, but I'm not going to pay 20 bucks. I mean, that's what my Nipex, that's why I paid a lot for my Nipex. So I got that just to see how it works, but I'm probably going to use the Nipex. Cabinet screws. And I had to go double check because they did not have a 1-inch with the already attached, and I couldn't remember whether I thought I had a Linux mandrel, and I do. I had to go back out to my truck and see, but the drill bit was worn out and the 1-inch bit was getting pretty old. So anyway, I went ahead and replaced those, and then on my way back to the shop, I realized I was a little hungry. So I need to put this with that. for the receipt book. So my breakfast and my lunch today is, ooh, double chocolate. And a sausage patty biscuit from the gas station. Ah, when I forgot to get a paper towel, and all my paper towels are in the back. So now it is 9:21 and I'm gonna head back to the shop as I'm eating this. Don't know if you guys have gas station barbecue in your town. It's a southern thing. Some of the best barbecue or food that you can actually get sometimes comes from a gas station. And that is the case here. I'm putting me some grape jelly on my sausage biscuit. I'm not claiming their sausage biscuits are the best, or that this particular gas station has the best barbecue, but it is one gas station that I passed by. So grape jelly. Grape jelly is the best. And coffee. So I'm gonna finish breakfast and lunch and get to the shop. Their ribs aren't bad, and they're pretty cheap for a rack of them. They don't actually look too good in that picture. They look way better than that in person. So, yeah, gas station barbecue. Sweet daddies. Ooh, guys. This is getting warm. I hope UPS comes early because I don't want to be drilling on deadbolts in the heat of the day. I don't know which way the doors are facing, but oh, look at that. There's a fair deal. Theirs is $12.99. I've never tried theirs. May have to try their ribs one day since they're trying to beat the market price across the street. Okay, bringing some of this stuff in that I used the other day that I still have not cleaned out. We've got two solid core little doodads and a old beat up doorknob thing. So I'm gonna go put this over here. I have been tossing all my old lock scrap metal there until I can separate the garbage from the plastic from the metal. And throw that away. And I'm actually gonna take these two out. And throw in my bucket. Some people have asked why I kept those, why I keep those. I don't know. I'm gonna do something artistic-y one day. We are in the artistic-y area. Goodbye. Now I have to plug up and charge all my stuff to be prepared for this and eat my donuts. So seat go? Oh, good. So, a box of screws, a drill bit, another drill bit, the 1.1/8" socket that I probably won't like, the 8/32 tap, and that 1-inch bit. Okay, get it all charged up so it will be ready for this afternoon. And I'm going to switch out my Linux 1-inch bit. And, and charge my batteries. Batteries? Charge the batteries. So there's the Linux mandrel that I need. There's another, this one was a Milwaukee. So I know that bit's dull as hell, so I'm going to go ahead and switch it out too. I believe it was. I'm going to test drill something to see. And I actually have 2 more batteries somewhere that I've got to find. But for right now, we'll go ahead and start in on these. I think I mentioned it before, I'm used to the old DeWalt's. One day I'll switch to lithium, but for right now, I've got 4 batteries, so, and 2 drill bodies, actually. Let's get logged into the computers here. Whew. I'm gonna go cut down that AC some. Damn, it's getting warm, too warm. Brand new AC unit, well, 3 years old. And the remote stopped. And no, it's not the battery. The remote just decided to give up. It was like, no. Kick up the fan speed a little bit. Nipex spare batteries and charger. I only pull this out on the big jobs where I need to have a continuous flow of batteries. But I'm going to go ahead and hook up the charger now and start charging these batteries. Now I'm going to do this up front. Alright, get 4 charged up batteries. And this privacy needs to go in my truck. I actually needed it the other day. No, I need one, but the handle shape is not right. So now I'm going to go charge my phone. My GoPro and my phone are both charging, which is why I need a 3rd camera. But yeah, I guess quick update on this thing. It's awesome, but like no organization. If you're not into if you're into like having everything just like it needs to be and staying in one spot, this is definitely not the case for you. These are not going to be used today because we're working on the metal doors. But all the same, when you lift it, all the heavy stuff goes this way. It's not overly practical as a container. but it is convenient, you know. It's just, you know, just convenient. More convenient than anything else I've used, because it does hold practically everything I need to do an install. However, as you can see, it is horrible for organization. But right now we are going to switch out this mandrel. I scored this the other day. For like $12. Never hurts to have the drill bits, right? Or spare drill bits. I don't think that's going to stay when I go and try to... I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, my hammer. Like I'm at max capacity and I can't put that in there, so... yeah, let's go. Charge the phone first. I'm not sure how I feel about double chocolate. It throws the consistency off. You need an exact consistency of chocolate. Oh, it's a chocolate donut. No wonder. Yellow donut inside. Way better. Oh well. This one, good backup. Whoa, shiny new bit. However, shiny new bits are dangerous on metal. You have to be extremely careful when you first bite into the metal with it, because it can be really rough and grabby. Especially when you're talking about that thin, crappy metal. Like, it can, like, literally tear the metal if it's too sharp. And after you start using it, you also really have to watch out for these seams where the weld seams are, because I have had bits split apart, which is something you definitely do not want to experience. Look, it even has an extra tooth because of the seam. That may be bad. So yeah, there we go. Oh, I gotta switch out the other part of the bit too, which is over here. Probably not going to come freely out because it's been in there so long. But I know for certain that this bit is dead, D-E-D. And they're the same size. flat to flat, so that would go right in there like that. Kind of rotate it a bit to make sure it's not, make sure it needs to be where it needs to be, and tighten it down. Unboxing! Alright, single cylinder Deadbolts, Lori. Mortise cylinders. Spacer rings. Probably latches. More mortise cylinders. More latches. Back up there. Not that one, you idiot. It said grade 2, not grade 3, damn you. Well, I guess we will definitely be using Lori Deadbolts now, since they didn't send my grade 2. And driving. Oh look, Lori Deadbolts come without the thumb turn. Now you have to install the thumb turn itself. That's interesting. And new. Never seen that. It's been a minute since I've ordered any of these. And let's see what else we got. Boy, do I hope they put the faceplate in there. Yes. Alright, so let's put one of each latch in each one. And we'll use whichever one we're going to use, right? Pretty much all this goes in the truck, so let's see, we got 4 1 1/8 leg and 4 1-inch leg and the rings. Alright, and the wrong deadbolts. Let's go. drop that there. Drop that there. And this goes up front. Just put that right here for now. Alright. That is 1241. And we're off. It is about 18 minutes down to where we are going. Yeah, sidewalks totally skipped us and went on down the street. I think they're scared. They know we're going to be bitching. They're going to leave us till last because they know that we're going to be raising hell no matter how long it takes. Alrighty, here is, this is UMMC over here, which is illegal to film. This is an illegally filmed video. You can't take pictures of the campus. So look, there's UMMC. Weird, huh? Alright, jumping on the interstate and we are headed that way. Does that tag mean for my wife 2? Like, for my wife number 2? Hey wife number 2. And that's illegal in Mississippi. that cool. No. Just not good enough. Because it doesn't fully recess. It still sticks out a bit. Spiky things are not coming out very far, so I'm going to see if they will extend. Yeah, they'll go out a little bit. Pokes a little hole in the middle. So it doesn't have to go out very far. Alright. to peel it away. See the center of the hole, which is about there. Right about there. Alright, here I'm clamping it so that the door doesn't bend with these steel plates. Get it as tight as I can, both of them. And I'm putting it right at the top and bottom, right there. And angling them out of the way so that I can ratchet or nip-X. Do whatever. That should be good. I'm gonna ratchet. I'm gonna hold it steady the first couple of turns. There we go. Let's see how this does. Much easier. Cardboard gets in the way. Get out the way. Oh, there we go. That's how you form a mortise pocket. That was already there. defense that was already there, all the way up actually, which is why I had to do that. So now I'm going to drill the 2 holes and mount it. Not the best job ever. You just never know about these doors. Using this new steel, but they new metal. tweak these hinges. Please peel your plastic off. I see 50-year-old slag deadbolts with plastic on them. There it goes. I still got to drill my hole over here. Actually, the door is actually hitting all through here. Sped this part up, but I'm adjusting the hole because it was just a little bit catchy and I have a little bit extra room for expansion. So done. Alright, y'all, I got done. So yeah, I had to do that 3 times. Those doors were fitting extremely tightly. And whew, I did notice one thing. It's been a while since I have purchased any Lori Deadbolts. I haven't bought any in a while to put in. And I've discovered that you have to, I don't know if you saw it in the video when I was installing, but you have to assemble the thumb turn now, which is kind of crazy. So let me just show you that. I mean, it's not hard. It comes in the tailpiece and the clip. You have to clip the tailpiece into the back of it. But this is just yet one more thing that makes Lori Deadbolts definitely not DIY friendly. Definitely not friendly to carpenters or people, laymen who don't do locks professionally, because that is just yet one more layer of a very ticky deadbolt to install. So that is Lori Deadbolt and squeeze play with the ratchet finally. I did like the ratchet, I'll give it that. It did make it easier. And so end of the day, and I am getting all those files ready for upload. So again, thanks for watching, guys, and y'all have a great one. We will see you next video. Peace.